Good morning, everyone. Today my present topic is raise awareness about myself, and my name is Sophie. I'm a history year 4 student. So, this is the photo of my presentations. Yes, this is my presentation photo. First of all, I will introduce what is called learning cycle. After that, I will apply this theory into my personal experience and come up with a short conclusion. So let me introduce what is called learning cycle first. Actually, the core idea of Cope learning cycle is, he mentioned that learning is the process whereby knowledge is created through the transformation of experience. So it's mainly related to the experience. And here is what the Cope learning cycle look like. According to Cope, he mentioned that he believes that when we have a new experience, we will observations of and reflective on that experience. And such observations and reflection will give rise to a new idea, so we can learn from our experience and then apply it next time. So this is what Cope learning cycle means. And now I will try to apply this theory into my personal experience, which is the first time and the second time of voluntary teaching service in mainland. So this is some of my background information. And when I was a year 2 student, I'm the members of the Hong Kong Youth and Tertiary Student Association in Edu Hong Kong and become one of the organizers to organize 2 voluntary teaching in mainland. And they are the Zhengcheng voluntary teaching and the Guizhou voluntary teaching. And actually, before I joined this society, I don't have any experience of the voluntary teaching. So for me, this is a big challenge. So this is some contents of the voluntary teaching, and you can see before the trip we need to prepare lots of things. And for example, we need to disciple start, interview some people, and meet with our group mates, which I pick up by ourselves. And we need to meet them around at least 3 times before the trip. So as we discuss all the lesson plans, prepare all the materials, and do lots of things. And the whole trip is around 10 days. And on the first day, it's mainly for us to settle down all the things and visit the school environment. And there were around 5 days for us to have a voluntary teaching. And we will divide all the participants into 5 groups, which is the music, arts, English, sports, and science group. And different groups will teach different subjects. Each group will have 2 organizers and 5 members. Members are mainly, all of them are EDU students, and 5 members are mainly going to teach the local primary school students, and the organizers are mainly giving some opinions and advice to their members. And they still have few days left, and we may hold some school activities or visit some attractions. So this is some information and pictures of my first time Zhengcheng voluntary teaching, and you can see that I'm the leader of the arts group. And not only teach the students, but also we will visit how the local teachers teach their students. And this is the morning activity of that school. So that's all about the first time. And actually, the first time voluntary teaching was different from what I expected. Actually, you can see these 2 pictures. What I expected the voluntary teaching is supposed to be like this. Teach people in a poor environment and they don't have much resources. But see, look at the previous one. See, they are using computer to teach their students. And look at their school, it may be better than some of the Hong Kong's primary schools. So after the trip, I think that I start to think, are we really helping the people in need, or we just pay with them and be one of the guests to visit their school only? So it was totally different from what I expected. And also this is my first time to become a leader, so I think it's hard to maintain a good relationship between my members and me, because after a day teaching, we need to hold a lot of meetings. First of all, we need to hold a meeting with my members to discuss what we will need to teach next day and what we have to prepare. After that, we need to hold another meeting with other leaders to discuss lots of problems, and maybe still have a few meetings at that night. And so we are so tired in that day. So I missed lots of group activity and you know this is hard to join again. So I think I don't have really a good relationship with my members. Also, I mentioned before there are some other school activities. However, when we prepare all the things, the school cannot provide a suitable place for us to hold the activity. Therefore, we need to cancel all the activities. And last but not least, and as I mentioned that we have to visit some attraction. However, we found a wrong tourist guide, so it became a really horrible trip, and it's really horrible. It was not a really good memory. So in order to improve it or let the and other voluntary teaching become better, we try to use other methods to improve it. For example, we try to find the school by ourselves. Actually, the previous school was found by our society, our organization. And they think that they don't want us to face some dangers or problems, therefore they won't let us to go to some poor place. Therefore, this time we find it by ourselves. We really want to find the school that which is really in need and help people who are in need. Also, this time I maybe will try to sleep less, to join more group activity, to have a good relationship with my members. Also, in the other school activity aspect, actually we will have pre-trip before each of the voluntary teaching. So this time we will observe the place first and then confirm the school again and again to ensure that we can arrange the activity on time. Lastly, this time we will plan the trip by ourselves. We don't trust the tourist guide anymore. So let's see, is this happy next time? So this is my second time of voluntary teaching service in mainland. This is the Guizhou voluntary teaching. And you can see that their school are poorer than the previous one, and yeah, the children love you because they can't find, they don't know where is Hong Kong, and they think, oh, that's great, there's some other big brother, big sister come and help you and play with you. And then because, as I mentioned before, the school are poor, they don't have a good environment, therefore the school want us to let their school become prettier, so they have some wall painting. And this time we think that we really help the people in need because you can see that most of the children need some pen, books, or even toys. So this is meaningful. And we have hold two school activities successfully, which is the talent show and the catapult. And here are the clips show how my teams prepare and performance. It's a really short clip. I'm sorry. 點樣搞㗎？點樣放低？唔好意思。给你好天亮，直到傍晚，有点关系。给你逛街逛这片民族也没关系。超感谢你让我挑战这个话题，让我重新认识 LB。That we did not prepare performs very well because we don't have much time to prepare. The time we have is the break between each lesson, maybe just few minutes or second or at most 1 hour. So we don't have time, and so it's quite nice, right? So that is at the end of the stanza, and it was quite meaningful, I think.
我们来把手挥起来。我们的老师明天就要离开我们了，我们再也不能和他一起在课堂上玩了。想念吗？
Actually, when the teacher says something, all the students are quiet. all of them are crying, and it makes us cry too. All of us are crying, and some of teacher was crying also, so it was quite memorable. And yeah, this very great memory. And you can see this is at the end of the talent show, and the student won't leave you. They want to play with you till the last second, even until their mother takes them home. So this is the carnival, some videos, and this is the last chance for us to play with the students. All the games we prepared at the school, so it was maybe not that good, but still all the students played so happy. And this is the last few days in the voluntary teaching period, yes. And you can see that we visit some beautiful attractions, and my members and I have a very good relationship, and we still contact today. So to conclude, compare the first and second voluntary teaching, I think I improved a lot, and this is really unforgettable memories. And why I decide this topic as raise awareness about myself is because during these two voluntary teaching, I know more about myself, my weakness and my strength, and I think that I really enjoy the teaching time. So it makes me want to be a teacher in the future. And I think Cook is right, because we need to learn from our experience and to improve ourselves, become better. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.